Oh, radiation. So that is good. This is exactly what the zone is that we wanted to get down to. Oh! Oh, the Ravager. Ravagers can't go in there. Okay, good to know. Hey geeks, Arahli here, and thank you for joining me today as we play some more ARK Aberration here on the IronMine servers. So, I've been out hunting for more Karkinos. I want to get a high level one. Like Zoidberg, who is now gone, so Whitman looks like he must have at least partially moved or left his guy someplace, was a pretty high level. And I'd like to get another one because I want to try taking these guys down to do the rock drake hunting. So that's kind of my thought. While I was out, though, I pretty much killed every... I killed pretty much all of them. There's an alpha that I couldn't kill, but every other one that I saw that wasn't where I wanted it to be level-wise, which was all of them, is now dead. That led to a pretty nice little development, though. We have a ton of organic polymer out there, and I've been collecting materials for another upgrade for the base. So in here, if we go to crafting, the industrial grinder, all I need now is some polymer. So I'm going to go ahead and see about getting some organic polymer. I think, boy, I hope I have enough. Oh, yeah. No problem. We'll go ahead and pull that. And now we can make ourselves an industrial grinder. Now, I've never really used the grinder that much. It's just not something that I've really felt was super necessary. But in Aberration, it's the only way to get some of the Scorched Earth stuff, and like we need propellant to run this. So I have the propellant that you see in here. I actually had gone over to the community center because they have one over there. So I thought I would go and do that thing, but now I want my own, so I can just make propellant here. So I go through. Just so you guys know, I go through pretty much every time I log in. Oh, 385. What happened, or 285, what happened to the 300? You're suddenly not 300% now for greenhouse? Is it because the gardener's standing knee-deep in you? Yeah, well. Alright, so we put the chem bench here. I think what we'll do is we'll put... I don't remember if this requires gas to run or not. It might. Alright, so I think we'll put the grinder here, though. I've only ever, like... I've never made one of these for myself, ever. It's just never been something I felt like the need to make. Okay, I'm gonna have to do this. Okay, let's back up. It's way off, obviously. Let's try to get it straightened out a little bit. We're gonna use that line by our feet to try to get it kind of nice and straight. A little bit more of this. And then if you go side to side, you can kind of see how straight it is. Now, stone isn't perfectly straight, but it gives you a decent idea. Okay, so we're gonna go... in this way. I'm okay going pretty much right up to the wall there, and then I'll go a little bit to the left here. I'm actually looking at the top corner to see where they intersect things. I think good right there. Okay. So this is powered. I think it does need... Oh, we just grind stuff? Do I need? If I put this in here and press grind all, does that happen? No, nothing happens with that. Let's grind arrows. Yeah, okay, so it just needs to be near electricity, I think, which is good. Okay, so in here, we can make propellant. That's the big thing. Now, it does take oil, which I'll have to pull some, but actually, and then we need to make cactus sap, which we have regular sap that we can do that with. Okay, and then I want to be able to make salt, too. Blood packs, I definitely don't have blood packs. That means I need to make, need to learn how to do those. Which means I need a syringe? Blood extraction syringe. So I'll make some of those then. Blood thing. Get all the stuff we need for that. And I've never actually done this either. I think that you have to just use it and it takes health. So we're at 200 health. So it took 25 health away for doing that. So I could actually just give a little... An idea has occurred to me. We'll be right back. Time for some science. So these guys heal you just by being near them, if I remember correctly. So let's go ahead and go in here, and we're going to go ahead and use this again. Can I not use it because I'm mounted? Is it safe to dismount? I think so. Okay. Oh my god, look how fast we heal. So we just found a way to pretty much make as many of these as we want, because you heal almost in the time frame it takes for you to do this. Oh, we found a beautiful... Ooh, that's a perfect spot for that little fern. We found a beautiful way around the system here, guys. I'm going to just be taking my blood like a weird bloodletting vampire for a little bit here, so we can go ahead and make ourselves some preserving salt. This is so easy. Welcome back, guys. So last episode when I destroyed that crab because I'm dumb, I forgot to actually mention whose base I was at. This is Trigger Pug. He's built right here on the edge of the river, and we got another one down. It's not the 174, but it's a 144, so I'm at least good with that. I figured out what I was doing wrong. They actually do a when Whitman and I tamed ours, which you guys could have seen in Whitman's video. We didn't do it elevated. We did it right from the ground level, and from the ground level, we just had to kind of make sure we aimed at its butt the whole time. It wasn't horribly hard to do, but it's something we had to make sure we did. From the top, you can hit their legs a little more easily if you're not careful, at least with the way we did it the last time. So I had to be a little more careful to shoot down, but they make, when you hit them correctly, they like crouch down a little bit, and you see a little bit of like the green bloodish stuff come out of the top of their shell. And that's a pretty easy way to know you did it right. So, yeah, 144 male. We're just going to let this guy tame up, and then we will get it back to base. I just wanted to make sure I saw a good one while I was out hunting. I figured I'd make sure I grab it real quick, and I wanted to show you guys at least that I got it down. And I wanted to make sure I gave credit to Trigger Pug, because this is actually a very good setup for this. This outer wall means that things can't get it from the inside, and if you can get these pillars in here like this to drag it in, it works really well to get them kind of lined up in a spot they can't get out. So I just took this one pillar out and then had it chase. I took down those two doors, took out the one pillar, and had it chase me in, and then just put the pillar behind it, and it was nice and trapped. So this is definitely one of the best ways you could set this up. And the downward angle where it's at now means you're always kind of shooting in between a couple of these, so it works really well. Okay, hopefully, as long as nothing goes crazy, we'll have ourselves a new Karkinos, which we want for some other crazy things. So Midnight is up to 255 with just under 17,000 for health. The melee is at about 405, weight's at 1297. Movement speed I haven't touched yet. I'm going to probably do a little bit of that at some point, because I'm going to want him to be quick. Oh, okay, I could just stay right here. All right, so I think the next thing I want to do today, guys, is I want to kind of branch us out a little bit. This is like our main base, and we're going to stay here for a long time. But I want to have a forward operating post for the next area we want to start exploring a little more deeply. I don't think I'm necessarily going to build to like stay in the blue, but I want to have like a staging area in the blue zone. So I'm going to kind of take Jensen and some of the other lower level Ravagers that I don't have to worry too much about losing. And I think we're just going to go look to see if we can find kind of a decent spot to just set up like a little outpost to kind of get started with being our I don't know, our stepping point, our foothold into a little deeper area for us here. All right, guys, I think this is where I was thinking about. This is where the blue starts to lead downward a little differently. So originally, when we came into the blue, we came over on the, well, for us, it would have been to the left. It would have been this way. So it should have been east, I think, on here. So I want to try to come from a different direction and kind of see what's down there, because I think that the way to get down to like, and I may be totally wrong, but I think the way to get down to like where the rock drakes and stuff are is farther down towards the pink area, the pink red zone, and I think that's farther that way. I think, because I think you can follow from the from the portal area. I think you can just follow that straight down, which should be straight that direction. I just wanted to see if there's a way down. Oh, see, there's some right there too. There's a zip line. I know I've been tying zip lines off at weird areas myself, kind of going around here. I'm just trying to see if there's a way down here that's not a zip line first. Because if there's a way down without a zip line, that'd be great. It looks like maybe a little farther over, maybe. So we're gonna kind of take a peek here. I just wanted to show you guys kind of where I was thinking, because I wanted, like I said, I just want to tip my toe down into it a little bit here. I couldn't tell what that was for a second. Hello, snail. Oh yeah, see. This kind of place would be perfect. I just want to get a little bit farther down without hopefully having to do too much crazy stuff to get there. Oh, okay. All right, so I'm going to kind of take, like I said, I'll take a peek around and see if there's any way I can kind of make this work without having to get real creative, and then I'll bring you guys right back. Okay, guys, straight down in front of us, I believe that's Stevie Lad's place. I didn't want to get too close to him, but this is kind of the same basic area I was thinking about to kind of get back down there. I want to show you I'm going to show you where I thought would be a good spot to work on, and I'm going to show you something that I talked about in one of the last episodes about how much more space there is in this map than you would think. It's deceptive because it's so big. Like and like it's not like super wide and crazy. It's just all three dimensions are in play all the time. All right, so pretty much straight down from my Mohawk right there is actually a platform. I built a platform down there, one of the cliff ones, and I threw it into the spot. You can see my some of my Ravagers down there right now. I'm gonna head back to my base so I can get some more, or the permanent base, to kind of get some more pieces and parts. I want to build more of these, but you can see here that we've got that line going down, and then right over there at the tip of my wing is that torch that we saw. And we kind of, I don't know if we saw that or not. There's a torch right there that kind of marks another spot coming up to this. So that's an easy way for us to get up and down. That was an allied piece, which means that I think 9-Leaf Clover, another server member, is over here, and he's got he's built around one of the natural zip lines that leads up to a place that goes over the portal. So big crazy blue area, right? Let's go back this way, and this side will look a little more familiar to you guys probably. This is the portal area. So inside there is the portal, and it leads out to this lake, and then if you follow that river down, it takes you into the mushroom forest, and then we're right around the corner from that. So I'm kind of just looking right now for a highway, essentially, to kind of get me from point A to point B without having to follow that river. And I think that this is going to be it. Now, at some point, we'll have a zipline, or a rock drake, and it'll be much, much easier because the rock drakes can just, glide and do some crazy stuff. But until then, we're going to have to utilize ziplines. This is 9-Leaf Clover. Just make sure I didn't see him over here. Okay, so, because I'd say hi if we did, So we're going to climb up here, and this should take us over top of the portal area, and then we should kind of be able to just walk down that side over there and get us pretty close to back to our base. I've got a couple zip lines to be on the safe side if I have to make some new routes, but this should be a pretty easy way for us to get back, I think. Oh, hello. B-Fun's Future Sky Palace. Good spot for this, buddy. All right. I have successfully made essentially another zipline highway. It is faster than not taking it, but it's still, like, this is still, oops, I'm in K mode. This is still a pretty long way to go. So I'm going to have to kind of see if there's having one of these guys built for speed would help a lot for that. I've put some more cliff platforms in. I've made some more zip lines for us to kind of keep working on this. Because the Ravagers are great and they're powerful, but they are really not that fast. And this is more of a zipline set for one, because if you guys have tried taking multiple Ravagers on a zipline highway, you'll know that they don't always get off when they're supposed to. They kind of just freak out every once in a while. So I'm gonna just go. I'll show you guys kind of what I did to mark the path in a couple spots, and I'll kind of bring you back just to show you some of that. But I'm pretty much just gonna go for it. I know there's another way to do this too with the zip lines that I did. I worked backwards, and then I found my way to one of the places I've already been. So like right now, we could just, if we go straight ahead, that'll take us to Cracker's place, right? We can go that way and go to Cracker's, and that'll take us all the way up and around for some of this stuff. But I'm going to take you kind of the pathway. At least part of it is I'm going to show you guys the pathway that I've already started before. So this is actually one I already had going. I used this to get up from where the crabs and stuff are when Whitman and I were playing. So we'll get up here. So this is the closest point I could find that I could kind of work from. So I'll go ahead and jump over here. And then, like, the depth of this map, like, the height is crazy. So along the way, like I said before, I'm kind of putting, I've been putting, like, torches and stuff. So I'm sure there's going to be way too many torches, but it's just until I kind of remembered where I'm going. And then they usually are going to point the way to pathways up and down. So that is the top of one. Oops. So we'll go ahead and follow this up. And then there's another one right over there to our right. And that'll take us up to the next spot. This one is actually weird. It shot through the ground a little bit. So I can actually... apparently it lets me do that, which is crazy, but... So I kind of just go up here. I'm pretty sure Cracker's place is pretty much directly above us right now. Because Cracker's... Well, I can't be right. She's a little farther ahead. But I know that the sound from these crystals was something that she was trying to get away from. So I think that that ledge above over there is hers. And this takes us just underneath hers. This space to the right, we could actually get up to and keep walking on there from where we actually were, where we came out of that little clearing. We could actually just, like, walk right up there. But I didn't realize that's where that was, so we built a different path down here already. Okay, I was gonna say, I didn't put that one in. Torches. Torches are always lead the way. And this one, I actually added one. I added this one, and somebody else already had one going downward. I haven't tried to do this the other way yet. Can I? Yep. Whee! So, I just put a torch at the bottom of this one so I know where it was at. We probably angered the Ravagers that were sitting at the bottom. Oh, they didn't even see us. Oh, yeah, they did. Okay, well, we'll just keep going. So as we go up here, like, this is a nice spot. I don't have to worry about that stuff. I can just kind of run along the land. And then I put a torch up here just to remind myself which way to go. Like I said, once I've done this a couple times, I won't need to do that. But it's kind of just a path marker system for me right now to remember where I'm going. And then the Rock Drake should do a much better job of getting us from point A to point B once we get there. And hopefully that won't be too much farther along. Okay, we should have one more up here. That should be leading us upwards. Should be off to our right up there. There's the torch, so I wouldn't forget which way I was going to go. Because you can actually go to the left here, to where that drop is as well. So this, I put the torch on the right, so I would remember to always take the right fork. I might just end up putting signs up at some point, instead of just the torches, because the torches might get taken down. Okay, up here, I think. I've only done this one direction so far. Yeah, perfect. So right in front of us is that is the part to the portal starting zone. So actually this isn't as bad going this way as I thought it was going to be. It took me a lot longer to go back because I had to kind of line up all those shots and stuff. So this isn't too bad. We'll get over here and you'll see where we kind of can get around there. Somebody had one line up. I added an extra line and put some torches down. But so the portal area up here, usually if you're coming out of the portal area, you actually come out of the mouth of this place. So you'd come out right down there, and then you could fall into the water. What we did is we kind of came up and around it. So, like, see that spine, or that big spine? I keep calling it a spine. I don't know if that's what it is or not, but it's that big piece of metal that kind of goes down through the ceiling and then it goes over to the blue. That's that spot we were kind of tracing down when we were trying to find a spot for us to kind of build around. So that looks like that's kind of the way to get down into the darker, deeper areas here. Alright, so we should have a torch right about in the center here. Of course, there's Ravagers nearby, which will actually chase me up here, so that ought to be interesting. Because I was gonna say, they'll come right up here. Let's get them out of the way for a minute here. Ooh, that was rough. It was a 132 in that mix. Okay, well, so I'm a little hurt. I'll have to go find ourselves a plant Z to heal ourselves up in a second here. But continue on. So we'll go up here. This was a little harder to place torches because it doesn't really want you to place torches like we did. But so we kind of go up on this little portal piece here. So that's the portal start zone right there. Then I put a torch up here so I'd know to keep going. And then a torch down here to get to the next spot. Just a little bit farther down this way. Okay. Ride this guy down. Then I actually think we can go through there. Or there's a max level something around here. Tell me it's the sheep. Oh, okay. Bulldog? Nope. Alright, I was really hoping it'd be one of those too, because it'd be hilarious. Alright, so if we just follow this out. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. 150 aberrant listro that's bright green. Look like a proper lizard, my man. So we'll kind of come through the brush here. And then this is going to take us over towards that spot that we kind of started for. So this isn't, like I said, it's not too crazy far away, aside from the fact that, of course, there's a little bit of danger here and there. Oh, there's a plant Z2, which is perfect. This is where Be Fun Sky Palace is going to be built. So go ahead and just kind of park ourselves over here in just a second. But so from here, though, it's pretty much just straight shots down to that stuff there. We've got the natural zip line that'll take us down here, and then right over in that direction is the other piece. So I'm going to get back down. I'm going to heal up. I'll get back down there, and then I'll bring you guys back in the spot we're actually going to be building a couple of those platforms in. We'll kind of see what we got going on down there. Whew, it's okay, Jensen. We got you. Okay, there we go. You can see the platform right there. And then Stevie's is over there to our right by that big metal piece. So, like I said, I don't want to get too far up into Stevie's business. I don't want to get too far into render. I don't want to kind of mess with any of his frames or anything. And honestly, I'm not going to build anything crazy over here anyways. This is just going to be kind of a way to get down easily. So we've got our one platform here. I'm going to have to actually probably climb down to get the next one set. And what I'm thinking is I just want to get down over towards that section there. So I'm going to kind of get to work here and try to get some of this placed out, because I'd like to get down towards that arm that's kind of right in front of us and see if we can use that as a way to get across. Welcome back, guys. I think that I have got this set up decently. I actually only had to put in one of those, which I didn't expect. One more of those platforms. I thought we'd have to do more than that for sure. Let's go ahead and put this down here. Put this in here. We'll take that down there. Might as well just swap these out real quick, because I'm definitely going to keep using those. So I'll go ahead and put these up top. This is that structure that we stole from Monkey Puzzle. And then I have to decide if I want to go piece to piece, or just, I think I'm just going to go from this to that platform. So I'm going to go right here. I'm going to just take it right over to the platform. Okay, so I actually put this first one in, and then I wanted to kind of just get down where I was going, so I'm kind of figured I'd have a couple of these that I wouldn't be keeping. So we'll just slide down this. Ooh, we're right against that wall. Is that a problem? Oh, that is close. And then we put this other one in, and then actually from here down I have one, but I can't quite get to it without going over the edge. So I'm going to have to get rid of this one and put in one of these other pieces here, which means we're going to probably be offset a little bit, because I want it to kind of be straight for that piece. If we go straight from this one, yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay, so we'll put down one of these. This part's very scary to me, because I'm like right on the edge of the platform. Just kind of get this centered-ish. I didn't do that with the other one because I didn't really... it's right in the middle of that piece, which is fine for the offset. Okay, we'll put these in. Put that up top. And then we should be able to just put one of these here. And we should be able to shoot it straight down into that section there. And be good. How far out can I go? Put it out there. Assuming it connects, it does. Okay. Whew. Alright, so now we've got ourselves a little way down and up to the blue area. Do I have my radiation gear? I do. I shouldn't need it for where we're at, but, you know, it's always good to be prepared. Put our stuff back. Okay. So we got some Titan boas, not a big deal. One of those might be a 180. Alright, it does look like I'm going to need some more zip lines, though, so let's go ahead and get up here a little bit. I'm going to fight these guys. I'm going to get another zip line or two in, and we should be good to go then. I just want to make sure I have an easy way up and down. So I'm probably going to have to put another zip line down to that section there, and I think that'll be good for us to get around. You 180? Oh. Okay. Alright guys, I think we've made it all the way down to at least most of this level down now. There's a drop over here, and I think we can get down from this spot. I'm going to go ahead and get my Either gear out just in case here. Because it looks like we might be about to go into some spots where there might be some spores. Did I put my helmet on? I did. Okay. I don't want to get messed up on any of them freezing spores. Okay, I don't see anything crazy down here. Oh, yeah. Nice. Good pistol grab. Okay. Oh, man, this is real spooky looking down here. Oh, look at that. Somebody's already got this here. We'll just add the torch like we've been doing so we know what's what. Looks like that's clovers. 9-leaf clover. So, do that. Done. I hear stuff. Oh, is that another? This is another zipline that leads up towards the top. Whoa, he's got like 3 of them. Holy crap. Okay, there's a whole bunch leading up there. Alright, so it looks like we found a way down, though. By using 9-leaf stuff, we can get down here. He's already got a torch down there set up. Beautiful. This is all metal, by the way. All these ones, the little blue stripes. So we could be living rich in metal over here. Look at this. Crabs and stuff down here. Baryonyx. So we got ourselves a little plant species Z, which is always useful. Okay, I think we have arrived where we need to arrive to. Now we've got a way into the blue zone. Ooh, this Titan boa. And it looks like that's a cliff leading down the waterfall. I just want to take a peek over the waterfall. I think we'll call this an episode, assuming that we don't die down here. Ooh, arthropluera. No. No. I don't want any of that garbage. No, I don't want you to break my armor. You're 180. 66. We got a 180 nearby of something. Oh, radiation. So that is good. This is exactly what the zone is that we wanted to get down to. Oh! Oh, the Ravager. Ravagers can't go in there. Okay, good to know. It's got like a little radiation sickness. He takes damage over time. Okay, well, we don't want that. But that definitely tells us we're in the right spot. So that is the direction we need to go. However, if I can't get Ravagers down there, I'm gonna have to think of some other thing to get up and down there. Maybe that'll be more of a place where we take the rock drakes and stuff. Well, from down here, I should be able to find a way up. That's the important part. I wanted to find a good, easy way up from this area, which might just be that section right over there. All right, guys. I think we're going to call that an episode. We have found some cool stuff. We made ourselves a way down here. We found a way to kind of hack ourselves a little bit of blood pack. All right, if you guys have enjoyed the episode, feel free to drop a like below. You can always subscribe for more content, and I will catch you on the flip side.